Hello students, how are you all? Hope you are safe. So today I am going to continue with my same lesson, that is political science second lesson, public administration. So yesterday we have seen about the Union Public Service Commission, that is in a central. So today we are going to see the state-wise Karnataka Public Service Commission. So on the basis of Union Public Service Commission, state have public service commission at their level as per the direction of the constitution. In Karnataka, it is called as Karnataka Public Service Commission. It was established on 18/5/1951. The constitution has one chairman and 9 members. They are appointed by the governor. So yesterday what we have seen that the chairman and the members of the Union Public Service Commission are appointed by the president. But here, the one chairman and 9 members are appointed by the governor. Their trencher, their position will be for 6 years, or else the completion of 62 years, or else whichever the earlier they want. And the main office is in the Bengaluru, um, and regional offices are at Mysuru, Belagavi, Kalaburgi, and the Shimoga. Regional offices are nothing but they are called as branches. The main office is in Bangalore, and the branches are in Mysuru, Kalaburgi, Shimoga, and uh, Belagavi. And now I'm going to explain you all about the functions. So what are the functions, duties, responsibilities of the members and the chairman of the Karnataka Service Public Commission? Appointing the guested and non-guested officers of the state government through written exams and interviews as per the department requirement rules. Example like assistant commissioner, Tashildars, deputy commissioner of police, etc. The next one, that is conducting interviews for the direct recruitment candidate. So the one who are written exams, for them next step is conducting the interviews. And the third point is like conducting departmental exams for the state government employees. Next, that is advising government on initiation of disciplinary measures against the erroring of officials. So first what we have seen that they have to conduct the exams and all. The next one what we have seen that conducting the interviews and all, and recruiting interviews. After conducting the interviews, we have seen the recruitment, appointing the candidates and all. And the next one, that is what we have seen in case there is any disciplinary, the person is not working properly and all, he can give complaint against to his higher authorities against the particular person, against the erroring, means any mistakes he have done, officials and all. And coordinating various exams conducted by the public service commission in the state. So this is about the Karnataka Public Service Commission and their functions and all. So next I'm going to tell about the central secretariat. The central secretariat to facilitate the efficiency and capable administration. Various departments and ministries are created. The central secretariat is a mix of various ministries and the department. So the main responsibility, the main duty of the secretariat is to aid the ministers. Aid means what? Is to support, give suggestions, give advices to the ministers who are the political head in running the administration. And the formation of the central secretariat, according to the article 77 and 3 of the constitution, the president of the India has a power to frame the facilitate and frame the rules, and to facilitate smooth and efficient functioning of the administration, a smooth functioning of the administration or the government in assigning the portfolios of the ministers and all. So here what we are seeing, so the minister what he'll do, he will the secretary, they will assist means they'll give guidance, they'll give support, they'll help the ministers in assigning the portfolios are nothing but they are the jobs, they are the responsibility, they are the duties to the ministers, you know. So now we'll see the departments. So they divided into the departments. So the divided into departments like we are seeing agriculture department, and defense department, transportation department, child and welfare department, defense department, so medical department. So many departments are there, and for every department there is a ministers are there, and for that ministers again there are the subordinates are there, secretariats are there who will support them, who will aid them. So what are the departments? The first one, department of principal secretariat and a secretary, additional secretary and the special secretary. The next one being that is a joint and the additional secretary. The next one, director and the deputy secretary. Branch under secretariat, section under the section officer. These are the hierarchy of the departments of the various ministers. And now roles and functions. So there's what is the roles of the ministers, what is the roles of the secretariat, how they help them, how they guide them, how they suggest them, and their functions, their duties and their responsibility towards the minister and the different departments. And here secretariat is an organization that aids means help the government in fulfilling the aims. It advises the ministers in functioning mm, policies means what, framing the rules and regulations. So here the secretary what he is doing, he is aiding the government ministers. And the next one, that is a secretariat aid the ministers in performing his legislature duties. Do you know legislature, there are three pillars are there in the government, that is a legislature, executive and the judiciary. Legislature is it is a group of people who will frame the rules and regulations, policies, and an executive who implement into the society. Judiciary is there to protect the rights and to punish the one who deny their duties. And so here the secretariat what they are doing, they are assigning, they're performing their duties with the ministers in the legislature duties. And next, the secretary frames the regulations of administration, and the secretaries analyzes the problems carefully, means they sort out the what are the problems are there in the departments and all, and prepares the budget by keeping a close relationship with the finance departments. And the secretaries help the ministers of the finance department, and they'll prepare the budget. And the secretaries work as a bridge between the central government and the state government. So this is today's what I'll explain to you about the Karnataka Public Service Commission and the functions, and the central secretariat, what is the duty, what is the responsibility of the secretariat in the government towards the ministers and all. I hope so you are understanding, students. Thank you.